Hey guys, it's Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. Welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra, and this is your Mantis Dry Fire Monday. We're going to talk about is postural stability, which means grip and how relative your body is to the ground, how stable it is.
Today's video is brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to ASP staff building handgun and carbine skills and are your most economical and fastest path to improvement in your skills too. Whether you choose the X10, the Laser Academy, the Blackbeard, or use them all in concert, they will help your practice be more effective, efficient, and fun. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's video.
So we're going to work on that by tracking the sights. Sights are going to tell us the truth, and apparently I might get a win call out of this because the target's attacking me, but we're going to get even with you in a second. All right, so what we're going to do is watch how the sights track, and that's going to tell us how good our posture is and how much of a grip we have with our whole body. Now this can be done with iron sights or red dots, but it's significantly harder with iron sights because of you've got to be able to put it relative to the back window, but you can still do it, so don't check out. This is something for you. So if I have an iron sight and I have that front sight and it's in the back window like this, okay, what's going to happen is I should see it move this way. Straight up, straight back down, okay? But if I don't see that, you guys almost can't see that. Let me move it over just a little bit. I might see this. Maybe it moves over this way, okay? That means there's nothing blocking on that side, all right? Either my left hand's over gripping or my right side's not there. Maybe my hips aren't turned forward. Or I might see it move this way, which means I probably don't have enough support hand grip. Or I might see it move in a circle. May come up this way, may come back down here, which means I'm wobbling or oscillating back and forth. I may see it dip way lower than the gun. All right, that's usually indicative of my stance. So that's what you'll see with the iron sights. The dot, it's easier because it's just going to look like this and it's going to come back straight down. All right, but sometimes it does this, and sometimes it does that, and sometimes it does that. So all those things are going to tell you something about how you're gripping the gun and how you're standing relative to it. The better your posture, the less the oscillation front to back. All right. The more your joints are squared to the targets, your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands, the less likely it is to go to the right and left. If you're gripping with a support hand with enough pressure, which means all of it, all right, as hard as you can with the left hand, because your right arm is much stronger than your left usually, what we see in strength and conditioning. So you're really going to have to grip with this one. You're going to have to let this one go. All right. But a lot of people are managing recoil with their primary hand while they're trying to press the trigger. So it's hard to see all this. So I'm simply going to shoot some shots and I'm going to watch to see what happens. And you guys are going to see me we'll do it from behind me and then beside me so you can see what the gun's doing each time. So let me back up a little bit here. All right. So now you can see the target and you can see me with the gun. Okay. I'm going to fire a long series of shots. It's an expensive drill, but it's not important for that. It'll really help you fix your grip and posture relative. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my foot turned out to the left. All right, so watch for the indication in my gun. Okay, going hot. Okay. Now, if we look at the rounds on the target, it's really hard to see, but they climbed pretty good, and at the top suddenly it started to bleed out because that's when I got pushed out and I started to push back, but the energy has gone to that side. Now I'm not going to grip as much as I should with my left hand. Let's see if we get a similar pattern. Turn the feet towards the target, turn the body towards the target. Now I'm just going to leave the left hand out of it this time. Okay. Bigger space, starts recoiling, moves off to the left. Now I'm going to over grip it with my right arm. Let's see what happens with that. And we can see the rounds going out to this. Now, if we have a combination mistake, maybe my foot's turned out on my right side and my left hand's not gripping, we may see a zigzag problem. Okay? So one's turned out, left hand's over gripping, right foot's turned out. So you'll see that kind of motion with the pistol back and forth, and I may have overemphasized it on that one, but it's a clean miss because it's not tracking. If I'm doing this right, the gun should pretty much stay where it's at, all right? And that will tell you if you have postural stability. Do I have a good grip with my body, and is everything pointed towards the target, and can I absorb the forces that are coming against me? So I'm going to do it right this time so you guys can see. So we get a fist size group, and I know I'm really close, but it's the only way I can get the gun and the camera and everything in there. And the gun's just tracking like that because I got everything lined up. I can absorb what's coming in without it pushing me off my center, but I also am not letting it turn because my body is binding or blocking towards the target. And that way I can manage my grip and my postural stability at the same time. They're connected, they can't be separate. How you stand, the way you face, and using your whole body to grip the gun will really get a great benefit. Remember, these primary muscles that keep the arms from moving right to left are on the back and underneath the arms. They're not in your hands so much. So this is the way to practice it. Watch what the dot's doing. You can just see it going right there. You can fire really quick and be really accurate because then the dot becomes predictive, or the iron sights become predictive. Remember, back window is going to be kind of fuzzy, but what you're looking for is it to return to the same spot. If you see it return, then you can work. All right. I hope that helps you guys. This is the opposite of a dry fire drill. This is only can be done in live fire because we got to manage the forces. But it's the number one thing I see in class where people either they try to grip real hard or they try to get their stance, but they don't look at it as a whole. Remember, the whole body grips the gun. 625 muscles. We're going to use a large majority of them to get a grip on that gun. It's not just your hands, not just your forearm, it's your whole body. And then how you manage the recoil impulse coming into you, whether it pushes you backwards or you tend to lean forward, is really important. But you can shoot really fast with a lot of good groups there. Okay, hope that helps you out, guys. Please subscribe to the Active Self-Protection Extra channel. A lot of great stuff going on here, videos every day coming out for you guys. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can, or somebody will get back to you. We really value your support and your input on this channel. I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant, and as always, measure, refine, and perform.